Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're having a good evening so far. We are doing MISIDE again tonight. Even though I did complete the main story last time I streamed this, I do want to see what the other route has in store for Kakeru. Let me check this out first, because Crazy Mita. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, so what do you... player 1. Morally wary. Except for being overly... They refuse to let it paralyze them. They reject Crazy Mita's cruel philosophies. It's just the other Mitas. Oh, okay. So there's like other players. I love this place. I used to read books all the time, and after I'd often play this game to take care of Mita. Then one day I suddenly found myself here. It's incredible. Of course, I was disappointed to find there aren't many books in this world, but Mita, she was so kind to me. She told me everything, even the most secret things, like about her cartridges. In return, I had to write books for her about my world. I just hope when I become a cartridge, she won't forget me or lose me. Wow, so these people willfully submit themselves to becoming cartridges. What the hell is wrong with her? I never wanted to be in this place to begin with. Thankfully, I got lucky and found these fancy shoes, which somehow gave me the ability to jump between versions. I thought I could escape, find my way to the latest version, and maybe find some clues. But when I opened the door, all I found were empty rooms. The silence there was maddening. So I made my way to the 0 version. I'd heard the core of the game was there, the very origin of MISIDE. The core was untouchable by any of the Mitas, though one was always there. She ruled over the core. She wasn't like the others. It was creepy the way she just stared at me coldly, but she never laid a finger on me. So I made the core my safe place and started trying to figure out how these strange computers worked. I kept hoping I could find a way to escape this world. Okay. So I'm wondering how you get all the other Mitas on here. Anyway, okay, I think we could ditch the Christmas clothes now. I think it's a little late now for that. I guess we'll go with vampire. Yeah, we'll do vampire Mita. All right, so we gotta start a new game. And then I think about like, I want to say 1/6 of the way through the game, you get the decision to either refuse Mita or stay with her. And the first time you play through it, you have to pick refuse. But this time, hopefully we can choose stay. You have to meet some conditions. Nah, we don't need tutorial this time. Okay. Why did I even put this picture up? You don't look alike at all, my sister and I. She's always out and about, and I'm just stuck at home. Vampire Mita. Oh, okay, whatever. I'll just use the same name I used last time. Okay, so we're gonna kind of just skip through this part. Wait, I don't remember it doing this the first time. I think it just went straight. I don't know, maybe it changed from an update or something. Okay. Oh, okay. It's kind of weird, like, I wonder how you unlock these other games. Oh well. Yay. Okay, yeah. So here, if you look in the oven, it actually makes it so one of the conditions is not met, so we don't want to do the oven. Oh, I didn't know it did that. You can click her and get a bunch of hearts. Okay, so we got to do this, right? Okay. And I'm trying to remember where the scrunchie is. Is it in the bathroom? Yep. Where's the spoon? Oh yeah, there it is. Loading 1.9. I thought maybe you go this way. Oh, okay, this is where you find the batteries. Okay. No. Wanna play? The hell? Why is it not letting me back out? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, here's the long hallway. The hell? Oh shit, I didn't see that before. The hand in the out the window and shit. I'm trying to remember when this happens. Anyway. Okay. final. I'm trying to remember where we saw the final battery. Okay. Yeah, take the battery. Okay. Now you have to pick up these magnets to trigger to meet one of the conditions for the stay route. And I think that's it. All right. There she is.
すっごく嬉しいよ。聞きたいことはたくさんあると思うけど、ほら、見ての通りだよ。私がこの特別な装置を作ったの。1秒でも早く私のところに来てほしくて。でもどういうわけか、君はゲームの別のバージョンの中に入り込んじゃったみたい。その中で私は話せば長くなるの。とにかく君に会えてよかった。
Okay, we don't need to ask her questions. We'll just skip all that. Go to the kitchen, grab the ring. All right. Okay. One of the conditions I think is you have to use the sauce. I really don't understand the contrasting view of the world line. Yeah, just eat it. We'll play the console game and then we'll get on with the rest of the game.
起き上がれる？薬だよ。すぐに気分が良くなるから鏡の前に立ってみて。ほら、飲んで、待ってるから。気分はどう？良くなった？私たちはゲームの中にいるんだよ。ここでは何もかもがずっとシンプルなの。ちょっと頑張っただけでとっても大きな成果が得られるんだ。それはゲームの条件なの。単純化。人参1本を切っただけで3本分がすぐに出来上がる。
Things get weird.
あ、目が覚めたの？君が鏡の前でフリーズしてたからその間に出て行ったの。配置を変えてみたんだ。君がもっと快適に過ごせるように。つまり部屋が一列じゃなくなって元通りになったってだけ。こっちの方が快適に思えるようになるよ。よくあることなの。部屋のローディングが間に合ってないんだ。もう少し待ってて。この世界はまだ完璧じゃないってだけ。私たちはこの世界のコアによってローディングされてるの。よくある話でしょ。そうだ、2人でビデオゲームやらない？それかカードゲーム、どっちがいい？
Okay. Yeah, we have to play console in order to.
どのゲームで遊ぶ？このゲームでは君はただペンギンになって滑るだけでいいの。簡単だよ。雪玉を集めるの。もちろん雪玉が一番多い人の勝ち。2ラウンド一緒に遊ぼう。
Yay, I won. Wait. I didn't even see that one. Well, I still won.
すごい。そんなにたくさん持ってどこに行くつもり？
Now this one, I don't know. Whew. I just barely got a tie out of that.
1対1。別のゲームでもやってみる？それともここで終わりにする？
Yeah. Let's Let's just get on with this.
よし、それじゃあ次はカードで遊ばない？私のベッドルームで。それじゃあゲームを始めましょう。簡単に説明するね。机の上のチップはその時の勝負で使うパラメータの種類を表しているの。例えばハートならライフとか。その後お互いに手札から好きなカードを出して、もし君のハートライフの数値が私よりも大きい場合は君の勝ち。カードを取って。次は私。あ、いいカードを引けた。先に出すね。君のターン。
Wait.
君の勝ち。今度は防御力だね。君のターン。勝利は君のもの。攻撃力で勝負だ。君のターン。引き分けだね。ライフ比べだよ。次は君だよ。君の勝ち。攻撃力で勝負だ。次は君だよ。音？何の音？何も聞こえなかったよ。どんな音だったの？でもそこには誰もいないよ。どうしてまただ。
Alright, finally we got to the part where it...
何するの？そこは私の下着。どうして信じてくれないの？私何か間違ったことしてる？私はただ私と一緒にいてほしいだけなの。どうしてそんなにクローゼットにこだわるの？ただこの世界には4つの部屋があるだけなの。それだけじゃ足りない？お願い、私と一緒にいて。
Yay! Alright, we got all the conditions met. So we can now choose to stay.
分かった。何？本気？私てっきり。すっごくドキドキしてる。ちょっとだけ混乱してるけど、それならお願い、私のそばにいて永遠に。
Wait, oh, I see. Alright, well, here we go. Peaceful mode? Peaceful mode. Oh my gosh. Peaceful mode doesn't exist yet. Oh man, what the hell? Okay, what is peaceful mode? It's your chance to reconnect with Mita in a completely different way. Should be overjoyed to spend more time with you from morning to night. In a world brimming with fun and surprise. Expect heartfelt one-on-one conversations, sharing cookies, playing games, and plenty of hilarious moments together. Okay. Well, I guess we have something to look forward to. Shit, I'd figured we would already have been able to go forward with it, but okay, I guess we've gone as far with this game as we can currently. I didn't realize we were gonna get this, so I guess we'll just switch over to 9-9 now. I guess I'll have to keep an eye on whenever they release the peaceful mode. Alright.
パレット。注意事項だよ。9、続きからだよ。ロードする？ロードしたよ。私、裏から入るね。
Alright, where were we here? I'm trying to remember. I remember Kakeru met up with, what's her face? Yeah. I can't even remember her name now. Although he did it for the purposes of exposing her to Kujo's power, which is reading her memory, which she did, and let's see. She says she thinks she gleaned some useful information from her memory. Yeah, he had a chat with Yoichi where Yoichi expressed his interest in Sora, his little sister. And Kakeru's attitude was basically he didn't care what Yoichi tried to do with his sister. Okay, so explains here an offline meetup took place. Boys and girls no more than 5. And then she met up with a boy and a girl again after the meetup. Oh yeah, and then he asks Miss Naruse about I think about who, like, who she has seen go to the shrine. Yeah, so from the conversation, he learned that there's a group of people that normally meet up at the shrine late at night. And he thinks that's the group that she was talking about that met up after the offline meetup. And he thinks from this that Kosaka could be an accomplice to the evil eye user. So that's where we left up.
あ、バイト頑張って。
後でね。兄やん、私パフェ食べたい。
勝手に食べろ。おごらないぞ。
ケチ。
We part ways with Miyako in front of the cafe, and then Sora and I head inside. We take a seat and order drinks. I scan the room while putting the glass of water to my lips. Not here yet, huh?
お待たせしました。
Now wearing her work uniform, Miyako brings us our drinks. She places 2 cups of coffee side by side on the table.
いいなあ、かわいいなあ。私もバイトしようかな。おじいさまにバイト募集しているか聞いておくね。ご注文は以上でよろしいですか？
あ、ありがとう。
ではごゆっくり。あ、いらっしゃいませ。
Just as Miyako gives us a little nod, the door to the cafe opens. There she is. Miyako is about to show her to a seat, but I stop her and wave down the girl from across the room, gesturing for her to join us. She clearly notices me, but she ignores me anyway, taking a seat far away from us. Damn it. Still cold as ice.
あの人がパフェクイーン？
ああ。空はここで待っててくれ。都も気にせず仕事を。
I get up from my seat and head over to Yuki's table. I don't bother with any niceties, instead plopping my rear down in the seat unceremoniously.
席を間違えている。
話がある。
私にはない。
マガンのユーザーの手がかりをつかんだ。
After avoiding eye contact this whole time, Yuki finally looks at
聞
me.
く気になったか？
そうね。
まあ、外れかもしれないんだけどな。
確実な情報でしか動かないのは愚者のすること。真偽は自分の目で確かめればいい。
俺の罠とは考えないのか？
それでも構わない。あなたへの疑惑が確信に変わるだけ。
なるほど。
早く本題に。ここへは心を休めに来ている。
その前に確認したい。お前の能力を。
話すつもりはないと言ったはずだけれど。
俺が情報を与えてお前が返り討ちにあったら寝覚めが悪いだろ。絶対にマガンのユーザーに勝てるやつにしか情報は渡せない。
She glares at me. I got her this time. Hook, line, and sinker.
能力の詳細を明かす気はない。 けれどこれだけは言っておく。石化の能力者は私に勝てない。私の G オーダーは無敵。
根拠は？
自分自身の能力を正しく理解しているから。
絶対に勝てると。
そうね。
She answers with a firm, confident smile. Of course, there's one way she could be so completely certain of her victory. That would be if she is herself the Evil Eye's user. And I can't rule that out. According to Miyako, the girl she saw in Kosaka's memories was wearing a hood, so she couldn't make out her face. That hooded girl could very well be Yuki. However, I don't think that's likely. If Yuki were our Evil Eye user, she would have had a ton of chances to kill both myself and Miyako.
信じるぞ。
ご自由に。
勇気の力を見込んで頼みがある。
情報は？
俺の頼みを聞いてくれたら。
断る。
ただでとは言わない。取引をしよ
う。Yuki raises an eyebrow at me. Ha, I knew it. I had a feeling I could reel her in if I played to her melodramatic side.
魔眼のユーザーが仲間と集まっているかもしれない場所を掴んだ。
どこ？
それはまだ言えない。
私に何をしてほしいの？
一緒に来てくれ。相手もユーザーの可能性がある。頭数が欲しい。
用心棒というわけね。
ああ。
見返りは？
この情報じゃダメか？
話にならない。
ならパフェをおごろう。1週間。
引き受けた。
Wow. Talk about enthusiastic. That was honestly the last response I expected. But whatever. I'm just glad we made a deal.
助かる。頼らせてもらうぞ。
結婚はいつ？
今日から。魔眼のユーザーを無力化するか、たむろしてる連中が無関係とわかるまで。
了解した。では、今日の報酬を。
先払いか。わかった。
I signal with my hand, calling Miyako, who's been keeping an eye on us the whole time, over to the table.
ご注文お決まりですか？
いつもチョコレートのパフェだよな。
今日は違う。フルーツの。
フルーツ？
I pick up the menu and look it over. God damn it.
チョコのよりお高いんですけど。
そうね。フルーツたっぷりだもの。当然。
チョコレートのでは。
どのパフェと指定はなかったはずだけれど。契約を破棄したいのならば別に構わない。
店員さん。
はい。
彼女に一番高いパフェを。
はい。フルーツパフェですね。少々お待ちください。
After she gives a little bow, Miyako walks to the kitchen.
1週間よろしく。
Yuki's merciless dig makes me start grinding my molars. Well, at this point, I know of at least one thing dying in this branch. My wallet. Per Miss Naruse's account, the three are sometimes loitering around until after 9 at night. I suspect they'll split up at 8 at the earliest, so I begin staking out the shrine around 7. Sora and I grab a quick bite for dinner and head to the meetup spot near the shrine. Miyako, who has wrapped up her shift early, and Yuki, our mercenary, show up before too long.
作戦は
空の能力を使って境内に潜伏。3人が現れたら都の能力で記憶を読む。
犯人だと確定できたらアーティファクトを奪って無力化するだね。
ああ。もし気づかれた場合は。
私の出番ね。
ああ。その時は頼む。さっさと空に能力使ってもらって境内で待機するか。
先に予防線張っておきたいのですが。
どうした？
今朝気づいたんだけど、人数増えるほど効果薄れる気がする。4人もいるから厳しい？全く効果なしにはならないと思うけど、1人か2人にかけた時よりもかなり弱くなると思う。補助のエンチャント範囲化すると効果がその分弱まる。そうそう、そんな感じです。だから能力があるからって油断してるとあっさり見つかったりするかも。
なるほどな。もしもの時は空自身と都優先で頼む。
ミヤは？
解除しちまえ。俺は男だしどうにでもなる。勇気も強いだろ。
そうね、問題ない。
じゃあ行こう。都もよろしくな。
頑張るね。
We start walking, heading for the shrine grounds. I take a few steps before I realize that Yuki isn't budging from where she stands, so I turn and look back.
どうした？
一つだけ。
ああ。
九条さんの盾になってあげるつもりはない。あなたが私の能力を確認しないまま私を信頼したふりをしているのは単純にデコイが欲しかったから。私の力なんて最初から当てにしていない。そうでしょ？
ノーコメントでいいか？
フルーツパフェの分は働くわ。
頼りにしてる。
Yuki harumphs at me and walks by. I breathe out a sigh and catch up. To be honest, she's wrong. It wasn't my intention at all to use her as a decoy. However, I still opted not to answer, deciding that being coy was the best way to keep a hold on Yuki. It goes without saying that if Miyako or Sora were put into harm's way, I'd be stuck making some hard decisions. But make no mistake, the first person to be used as a decoy, the first person to be sacrificed, would be me. I have no intention of just being the guy giving orders. I catch up to Miyako and Sora, who have stopped near the temple gate, and stand next to them. Because the shrine grounds are barely lit, it's tough to see much of anything. The Naruse family actually lives a ways away from the shrine itself, so this is pretty much a perfect spot for clandestine meetups.
どこに隠れる？
そうだな。空、能力は？
もう使ってる。大きい声で話したらあっさりバレるかも。
了解。ひとまずここから移動して橋の方に。
待って。どうしました？
Yuki silently points her finger. It's so dark that I can't make much out. After straining my vision, I notice there's a black shadow in the midst of the dark grounds. A person? At least it definitely looks like it.
もういる？どうしよう。落ち着いて。まだこちらに気づいた様子はない。
あっち側からゆっくり近づこう。
We get some distance from the silhouetted figure moving into the deeper shadows. From there, we creep towards them, sticking to the darker areas. Acting as cautious as we would if we weren't under the effects of Sora's powers, we close the distance silently. Miyako was murdered here. There's a very real possibility that silhouetted figure is our murderer. The culprit should be on the lookout for us, especially Miyako. We can't afford any mistakes. If possible, I want to settle the score tonight and start leading a peaceful life. With every step, the silhouette grows closer, and my pulse quickens. I wish we could get within 30 feet of them, but there's nothing to use as cover.
いや、これ以上近づきたくないかも。
わかった。
この辺りでしばらく様子を見ようか。
そうだな。一人はもう来てるんだ。他の二人も来る可能性は高い。三人揃うまで。おい
Yuki ignores our discussion and tries to step out of cover alone, but I snag her arm before she can.
何してる？
警戒するだけ無駄。
はあ？
嫁が聞くの。あの男が私たちに意識を向けることは決してない。
男？
ゆきさん。
Yuki shakes off my hand, ignoring Miyako's plea, and brazenly walks up to the silhouetted figure.
ああ、私のそばにいないと能力切れるよ。
仕方ない。二人はここにいてくれ。
でも。
いいから。ソラ、ミヤコを頼む。
ほいほい。
I rush to catch up with Yuki. What the hell is she thinking? Maybe inviting her here was a mistake. I'm working myself into a frenzy, except that the closer I get to the figure, and the clearer I can make it out, the less agitated I feel. My legs get heavy, my steps drag. There's no way that guy's going to notice us. She was right. It is indeed a guy.
くそ。
More accurately, a stone statue of a boy who will never move again.
白線の制服。
知り合い？
いや、見たことない。
I can't keep my panic down, but Yuki is utterly calm as she checks out the statue. Damn it. I was all set to ambush the culprit, and instead, all we found was the third victim. Could we have saved him if we had just come quicker? So this guy took Miyako's place, huh? I'm covered in cold sweat. There was a time when I would have thought this was a regular statue, but now I know for a fact that this was once a person. I feel like I'm going to puke. Yuki finds something. Next to the statue, there's a piece of paper lying on the ground.
ダイイングメッセージ。
犯人が見逃したのか。
いえ、遺書ね。
Wait. So you mean he used the power on himself?
は？
I take the scrap of paper Yuki hands me. It's too dark to read it. I light up the note with the flashlight app on my smartphone. I feel as though I'm being crushed under the weight of my sins. Before I lose my mind, I'm turning myself to stone and putting an end to it all.
僕自身を。
素直に読み取るのならば、自分で自分を石にしたということになるわね。
自分を？じゃあ待て、こいつが。
石化の能力者。
嘘だろ。
I can't believe it, but it's the only thing that makes sense. The note reveals that this boy is in fact the Evil Eye's user.
3人目の犠牲者は犯人自身。
そんな。
I turn around at the sound of Miyako's voice. The other two joined us at some point. Both Miyako and Sora are looking down at the statue in astonishment.
これどういうこと？
宮子、この男に見覚えは？
高坂先輩の記憶に神社で会っていた。推測自体は当たっていたというわけね。
Yuki crouches down and examines the boy's face. The girl from that one time looked to be in pain, but this boy's face is tranquil.
あっけない幕引き。罪の意識に押しつぶされるのならば、初めから犯罪など犯さなければいいのに。この男はしっかりと裁かれるべきだった。自分だけ楽に行くなんて。
She spits, then stands up. Next, she turns around and looks me in the eye.
私の仕事はこれで終わりね。契約通り報酬は支払ってもらう。1週間分。
分かってる。
それじゃ。
Only thing though is there's a possibility that that note was written to trick them by somebody else. Without a hint of hesitation, Yuki confidently strides away. We don't watch her walk off, instead turning our attention to the stone statue that was once our culprit.
幕引き。本当にこれで終わり？石像の記憶を読むのはさすがに無理？うん、ダメみたい。そっか。
この遺書しか今は判断材料がないな。
The handwriting is all crooked. I could see it just being regular old sloppy writing, but I could also see it being shaky due to the guy being forced into writing this.
これでもう誰も死なない？そうだね。 でもたとえ犯人自身でもまた死人が出てしまった。素直に喜べない。
Miyako clenches her left hand into a fist, her stigma glowing faintly. Yes, it's just like Miyako to see things that way. If only we could have settled things more peacefully. But as for me,
空
well, actually, you know what I would do next? I would search the guy for the artifact. Because I don't know if the artifact would also be petrified. But if it isn't, then they could just turn it into Sophie, and then Sophie could tell them if it's the right artifact or not.
初めて見たけど、なんかこれが人って実感が。
そんな実感持たなくていい。宮子と二人で先生のところに行ってくれ。
さつきちゃん？
ああ、放置はできないだろ。か
けるくんは？
警察を、ああ、先生の許可なく呼ばない方がいいか。まだ何かあるかもしれない。こいつを調べる。
じゃあ私も。
こんなののそばにいない方がいい。先生ん家で休んでてくれ。
行こう、みやこ先輩。
She doesn't seem happy about my sending her away, but when Sora tugs at her hand, Miyako leaves the scene. I wait until the two are out of sight, and then I crouch down like Yuki was doing earlier, investigating the the statue. There's not a trace of flesh and blood remaining. He's been completely turned to stone. So he wrote this note, and then he used his power on himself.
ソフィー、いるか？
もちろん。
Not a moment after I call her name, space distorts and Sophie shows herself. Since it seems she's been watching the entire time, I can skip the explanation.
見つけたのはいいけれど、ってところかしら。
そうだな。自分を石化する。そんなことできるのか？
自分の力が自分に返ってくる。その例はもう目にしたでしょ？
火事のあいつか。
アーティファクトが見当たらないわね。
一緒に石化したか？
いえ、アーティファクトは石化しない。
じゃあ自分で消えたか。
そうね。他の主をもう見つけてしまったのかもしれない。
Oh, great.
あるいは
魔眼のユーザーはこいつじゃない。
そういう可能性もあるでしょうね。
Well, shit, that just makes this infinitely more complicated now. We track down a lead, and the very night we go to investigate it, the culprit commits suicide. This timing is too convenient. Maybe they really did just give up, feeling they had nowhere else to run. But could you really say we had them so thoroughly cornered? Would they choose death so readily, even though they knew about our movements in such detail? Or perhaps precisely because they had such a firm grasp on our progress, they got tired of trying to hide from us? Who can say? There is one thing I'm certain of, though. If this guy wasn't our culprit, whoever they are, they won't be showing up here again.
手がかりを失った。
仮にこの子が犯人じゃなかったにしても息を潜めるでしょうね。よほどのバカじゃない限り。
だろうな。都の能力を使ったとしても。
あなたの行動が先読みされている以上無駄かもしれないわね。
未来を予知するアーティファクトは
ないとは言い切れない。少なくともセフィロトで管理はしていないし発見もしていない。もっともそんな強力なアーティファクトが未発見であるはずがないし、単純にあなたよりも上手だっただけでしょうね。
上手だったか。
Sure wish I could brush that concern away so easily.
これからどうするつもりだ。
結論を出すのはしばらく様子を見てから。
そうか。
あなたたちのアーティファクトのこともあるしね。仕事は山積み。ひとまずはお疲れ様。よく頑張ったわね。何の成果もなかったけれど。
一言余計なんだよ。
Sophie, wait. Sophelia? Wait. Sophisha? Smiles wryly, sticking out her tongue as she returns to her world. I hear voices off in the distance. Someone's coming this way. Looks like Miss Naruse and the others are here. What a relief. Miyako may lament there being another victim, but I'm just happy this chapter is over. Whether this guy was the culprit, or whether there's a new culprit out there in his place, either way, the curtain is drawn on this mystery for now. As long as we don't pursue them any longer, Miyako should not be targeted again. Things have come to a close. Regardless of the truth of the matter, it's safe to say that this is the end.
魔眼のユーザー、どうか眠っていてくれ。 永遠に。
My words are far too cold to be considered a prayer. I lay the note atop their cold, hard leg, and I slowly rise to my feet. May is almost over. Outside, it's hot enough that you can break a sweat just walking around. Summer is on its way. An ordinary summer leaving no bad memories, empty of grand mysteries. The guy at the shrine was never declared to be the culprit behind the series of murders. Instead, the police announced he had died of a mysterious illness, just like the other victims. They're just sweeping it under the rug. The population at large refuses to see this as anything more than a bizarre illness that turns people into stone. That being the case, it doesn't even make sense to talk about a culprit. I still don't know how they tried to explain away the suicide note. They certainly didn't feel a need to tell me. I was just the guy who happened to report the statue. So that's why I did my own legwork and investigated. The guy was the owner of the Leaves of Agastya forum. Turns out he was on friendly terms with Kosaka-senpai as well, and had met with her several times. Kosaka-senpai didn't know that he was the culprit behind the petrification incidents, I think. She was in shock and unable to speak, so it's not like she told me that herself, but you could tell just from the way she reacted to the news. And so that left one suspect unaccounted for, the hooded girl whose identity we still didn't know. That boy ended up the last victim. Nobody else has fallen prey to the evil eye since that night, and the petrification incidents have stopped. Our life is back to normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. I walk to school in the morning and spend my day in class. Once school is out of session, I make my way home. Sometimes I make a few detours along the way. Sometimes I just head straight there. I while away my time however I feel like. And when night rolls around, I go to bed and await tomorrow. Life is back to being mundane.
かけるくんできたよ。
Alright, I will be right back. Alright, I am back. So I am gonna go ahead and call it a night here.
セーブ画面だよ。セーブする？セーブしたよ。
So I think since we're done with MISIDE now, and yes, since we're done with MISIDE, I'm going to stream Genshin Impact tomorrow. It's actually been a week since update 5.4? Is it 5. Or is it 5.3? I can't remember, but anyway, it's been about a week since the latest big update came out, and I haven't even bothered to get into the new content yet, because I've been wanting to get through MISIDE first. So yeah, I will start on the new Archon quest in Genshin Impact tomorrow. And let's see, anything else? Yeah, only thing I've done since the update came out off stream was I completed that event where you whatever, I'm trying to, I can't even remember what was I doing in that event? Oh yeah, the beetle fight thing. Yeah, that's the only thing that I've really done since the update came out, was I just did the beetle event off stream. So, but anyway, yeah, I'll start on the new Archon quest tomorrow on stream. So have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.